I like just popped this White Claw open, and the sizzling was happening. I'm gonna give people a few minutes to hop in here, because I know this is really last minute. But I had to. You guys, I had to. So, hey, if you're in the chat, say what's up. I'm just hoping that YouTube told people I'm live. Hey, there they are. What's up? Just in time, yes. So excited. You guys, where do I begin? So if you know that I have a Google Drive or a Google Form or whatever you call it, where people can submit stuff to me. And, oh, hi guys. Wow, look at you. Oh, it's a perfect night for this because my husband's working late. Oh, hell yeah, that's what's up. Anyway, so I checked my Google form today, like my storage of what people were submitting, and it was just a screenshot of this person. Well, it's not a person, it's like this, I don't know, these people's YouTube channel. Pop-Tart's here. You know it's time for you to shine in the spotlight. Anyway, so I looked it up and I'm like, this, yeah. You know, we have been starved of our MLM reality shows, you know? And I'm here to hopefully fulfill that need. Not that this is a reality show, but from what I can tell, it's like The View, right? Yes, this is real, dude. Oh, Kayla, that's you. Hi. Oh, hey, T-Court. Thanks for becoming a member. Ooh, that's all weird that that thing pops up right there. I should put it at least above the chat box. There we go. Anyway, yeah. So I'm just giving people a few minutes to pop in, and then we will start. But yeah, so this is like The View, except it's about essential oils. The show is called That Oil Show. I know, it's so creative. If you guys want to pop open a driggity drink, that was a weird, okay. I've just popped open a pineapple White Claw. Because while we watch, you know, WFAB Lifestyle is something that it's like we watch it and we laugh and it's funny, haha. I get the feeling, and I haven't watched this yet, but I get the feeling that this is going to be like straight up infuriating, because I guarantee there's going to be a lot of health claims. So, hey, if you are somebody who's watching this and you have like medical knowledge, feel free to share it in the chat. Because I'm not educated on that shit. So, okay. Well, hey, let's get started. It's been 3 minutes. Oh, hey, Christina. Thank you for... Ooh, I should move that. Yeah. I'll put that down up here. Yeah. Oh, hello. That's me. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and press play. And there'll be a replay. So if people hop in later, I guess that's okay. Simply Spiked Lemonade, that's what's up. Yeah, I get the feeling we're all gonna need a drink or two, or 5, with this one. Oh yeah, Jess, if you want to try to hit up Amanda, she would be great in here. Okay, so, yeah. Okay, I need to change this, sorry. How do I... Oh, okay, wait. Oh, excuse me. Oh my god. It's broken. I broke it! No, I didn't. Streamlabs is just... What am I moving? What is... I'm sorry, guys. I'm a professional. I just... Like, I looked at this before I got on, and I was like, oh yeah, that's perfect. It'll work. That's good. No. Okay, so this... Oh, that's the monitor. Okay. Don't worry. I got this. That oil show. Hey, yo. All right. We're ready. It's 42 minutes long. Y'all ready? The View is, I mean, it's in America. It's like an American news show with like women sitting around a table and just like shooting the shit about like, pop culture and stuff. But yeah, so anyway, all right, so let's go. I'm just gonna press play, and hopefully the audio is good. What's this song?
That oil show. It's that time, y'all. That oil show.
Oh fuck.
Hello and welcome to That Oil Show. It's our very first show and we're so glad to have you here. And what better way to start off this whole show than to talk about the foundation of our health, and that's our gut. Gut health is so important. And so for me, that was the beginning of my Young Living journey. That's the first thing that I started working on.
They're just jumping right into it.
Ningxia Red was a huge part of that.
For me, it was my first challenge because I grew up in a culture where we didn't talk about the gut. We didn't talk about anything that had to do with
So
the gut.
these are all just
and so
brand
that was always
partners.
kind of a, oh, that's your own problem kind of thing. And that had to be broken. And once that was broken and I really started digging into our products, game changer, total game changer.
They didn't even give like a moment to just like set up an introduction, because this is season 1, episode 1. Look at here, there it is, blah blah blah. Like, what are we watching? They just jump right into it like, oh, our products are the best, our products are so good. Hey guys, by the way, this dumpster fire you provided for, dude, you can thank whoever sent it to my Google form. What am I gonna do about this chat box? Is that okay up there, guys? Yeah, you're not missing much. You're just missing this lady in the corner. Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, so it's like we're just expected to know what the fuck is going on. And obviously it's made for brand partners, of course. It's not made for people like us who are just casually viewing it. So from what I can tell, I mean, it's just brand partners talking about it. Like, it didn't give anyone credentials. Like, it showed the first ladies of the United States of Young Living, and like, it just said has been a brand partner since 2006, and it's like, it didn't give any credentials like that they have, like, I don't know, are they registered dietitian, like, what, they ain't got none of that. So it's like, how am I supposed to trust what you're saying, dude? That's wild. And I like how there's like Ningxia Red just like chilling right in the front. This little 2-pack of Ningxia Red will run you about $100. Isn't that wild? These two, so it's like $50 a bottle. Isn't that insane? So these are top sellers, aka celebrities in Young Living. We should already know who they are. I've never seen any of these people in my life. So, just an expensive narcissistic ass training call. No, guys, this is the view. Okay, sorry.
Absolutely.
For everything, skin, hair, nails, immune system, I mean, everything starts with the gut.
Absolutely. For me, Ningxia Red, like, that was everything. I had picky eaters. And starting with Ningxia Red in our daily life, we start off with about 2 ounces. And in my picky eater,
2 ounces, I'm pretty sure, is the recommended serving size for Ningxia Red, and that's not for babies, that's for like full-grown adults. And she's like, my picky eater, so of course she's talking about kids. And then she's like, we started off with 2 ounces. It's like, that's what an adult is supposed to be drinking of this a day. Holy moly. You can buy it without the essential oils at Costco. Ningxia? Really? They have like the wolfberry drink or whatever? That's funny. Nice. Could I twerk to that song? I can't twerk to any song, honey. Okay. Sorry. But yeah, she's like going in like immediately, and you know what? Like, she's going to talk Ningxia Red up, and if she can convince anybody to buy the Ningxia Red, in her downline, she's gonna make a pretty penny, because like I said, you can only buy it in a 2-pack and it's like $100. It's wild.
Started craving healthier food, because I think it really started waking up their cells to what they actually need with good nutrition.
It's like cheap ass nasty juice with some essential oils in it. That's what this is. And they're like, it wakes up your cells, and like just drinking this, it makes you want healthy food. No way. No way. That did not happen. Shut the fuck up. Oh, it's not 2 ounces of oil. Sorry, it's 2 ounces of the Ningxia Red is what you're supposed to. Yeah, no, ew, could you imagine just like taking shots of straight essential oil? No. That's dangerous. Don't do that. Those are probably just relabeled bottles. Yeah, true. Well, no, because those ones don't have the shrink wrap around it. So, I don't know.
And for myself, drinking Ningxia Red actually started getting things moving. I mean, my entire life. Okay, on this show, we're going to talk about everything.
Break it down.
We're going to talk about poop. We're going to talk about
should you poop per day?
You cannot talk about the gut without talking about number 2, okay?
You can't talk about the gut without talking about the butt. Also, they have very high production value here, right? But their audio is shit. They have a set. They made a theme song. If y'all missed it, watch the replay because it was so good. Can't beat that shit. It was good. Yeah, their audio is shit. Are they all sharing one microphone? You could go all in on an intro and a theme song and even the multiple camera angles, but you can't get everyone their own microphone. Wait, there's essential oils in this bottle. Do they drink it? Shouldn't you not ingest? Dude, if you haven't seen it, I have a full-on video about Ningxia Red, and I tried it at the end because someone sent it to my P.O. box. Yeah, no, it's not all essential oils. It's mostly, and when I say mostly, I mean like 99% of it is wolfberry juice and like cranberry juice, apple juice, like some kind of other fruit juices mixed together. It's a fruit juice blend. And then they just throw some essential oils in it. And then they charge you $50 a bottle for it. That's what's in Ningxia Red. So.
exactly.
We should call this TMI.
Right?
Yeah, we call it the whole show TMI. TMI. Well, I mean, that was for me, and I had a lifetime of being constipated and we didn't talk about that in my.
I'm sorry, we're 2 minutes in and they're already talking about poop. These are my kind of girls. You know what? They're not so bad.
And it led to so many other health issues. And but gut health is so important. There's also different connections from the gut to the rest of our body. Yes. Like you mentioned, like the immune system and also the brain. I remember Deborah Starkey, that's my oil mentor, and a lot of y'all know her. She once said, many a foggy brain cleared up once the plumbing cleared up.
Yes.
And I was like, what?
Guys, is that a myth? Okay, anyone who has anything to say about health, anything, gut health, because like I feel like gut health can go either way, right? It's like, sorry, I'm trying to like update something here on my YouTube. It's like this live isn't showing up on my studio app. What the heck, man? Yeah, can does having, okay, first of all, can your pipes be clogged, I guess, like in the not traditional way, like the literal way? Like, do you just like build up shit in your intestines and it like just like sticks onto the wall and then like keeps building up and then just gets clogged eventually? I don't think that happens, right? Like what? Yeah, someone let me know because I feel like that's all bullshit.
No way.
Oh, and yeah, sorry. Also, she's like, oh yeah, my brain fog went away after I basically started shitting more. Dude, like, there's no way.
But then the first
Eat
day
some
I did
yogurt
the
and call it a
5 day, or
day.
the first time I did the 5-day cleanse that Young Living has, which by the way, here it is, it's Ningxia Red. You actually have 2 bottles of Ningxia Red that you drink in 5 days, plus you have the Balance Complete, and then also Digest and Cleanse. And this cleanse is very foundational. It's nutritive. What does that mean? In 5 days, you're gonna.
Is nutritive a word? Okay, I got some stuff in the chats here. Okay, I don't think that's how it works. Neither do I. Okay, I have IBSD, so I never have clogged plumbing, but I have intense brain fog. Right, so you have like the opposite. You have very clean pipes because you're always pooping. So I don't know. I don't think brain fog and like constipation are necessarily exclusive to each other. Someone who was with Boo and switched to Lab. What's Lab? Because they had longevity, and then Okay, sorry. No, I'm just like thinking out loud. She claims both companies have products that cure picky eaters. Chronic constipation is a thing, but no, this is just the same cleanse talk that woo-woo women claim. Yeah, that's true. That would be a bowel blockage, and that's a medical emergency. Yeah, I would think so, right? My microphone's too soft. I have it turned up like almost all the way. Oh wait, probably only when the video's playing, right? I can turn it up a little bit more here. Okay. It can, but you'd end up in the hospital. Gut health feels more like a buzzword for me. Yeah, I agree, but also I know that there is some like evolving science to it. I just don't know the specifics behind it, and I feel like there's a lot of room. Well, there's a lot of room for research, right? There's also a lot of room for false claims like this. And I'm sorry, but your fucking cheap-ass fruit juice with oil in it is not going to save your life. It's not going to do all the things that you say that it's going to do. I feel like all this would just destroy your body. Yeah. Sorry, I'm like scrolling through chat here. Our kid just had to go on an intense course of laxatives. Lucky for me, I wasn't home when the big release came. Oh no. That sounds awful. Fibromyalgia, so I don't need any extra help going to the bathroom. Oh, is that a thing? I didn't know that that was linked to fibromyalgia. A normal sense of relief. I don't think that is akin to like clearing up brain fog, right? It would be more about healthy eating and finding what dietary triggers are specific to your body as far as whatever they are trying to get at. It's not just about laxatives. Yeah, that's kind of what they're trying to make it sound like. But then she was also saying before, she was like, oh yeah, Ningxia just made me crave healthy food. So that's the claim that they're making here. Drink this fucking dumbass fruit juice with oil in it. And that's all you need to start your healthy living journey, honey. Well, plus all of Young Living's other, because like, look, they've got all these supplements. Is that a protein powder? Like, I didn't even know Young Living had a protein powder. But I do know they have like little capsules with, and it's all like essential oil based. So, but it's not like I'm surprised at that at all. The gut does have a ton of nerves, and your microbiome is connected to all sorts of things. But as usual, it gets blown up into weird magic claims. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think there's a lot of room for weird magic claims like that. Okay, sorry, we'll keep watching.
Pump so much nutrients to your liver, and also you're gonna the digest and cleanse. It's essential oils all in a capsule, and it starts breaking up the junk in your gut. And then you've got the fiber imbalance complete. You can also add a little ICP daily, by the way.
And I guarantee all these things that she's saying that you need for your new healthy lifestyle. I mean, we already know Ningxia's $100 for 2 bottles. And those, like, protein powders and supplements and shit, probably another $200-300. Guarantee it. So she's sitting here like, you need to spend $300 on all this stuff. And then what's going to happen there is that she's going to make a commission off of that. So, of course, she wants you to take everything possible.
In that, and it really
and also
gets
don't
things moving.
Consume essential oils.
But it's nutritive, so meaning it's going to set a really great foundation for whatever you're going to do after that, whether it's a targeted cleanse or whether it's, whatever organ that you're going to work on. So it's just absolutely amazing.
Whatever organ you're going to work on? What are you, a fucking surgeon? What are you, Gary Young, doing a gallbladder surgery? What are you? These people all think that they're fucking health experts. And, I mean, are we surprised? Gary Young is their cult leader, so of course.
After I did the 5-day cleanse the first time, I was like, oh my goodness, like my brain was just, everything was bright, the colors were brighter, the sounds were more clear, like everything. I didn't know that I had
You didn't know that you didn't feel good. Until
Right.
You realized
I'm gonna look
that
up
you
what
were
that,
feeling better.
Right.
And you're like, wow, I
5-day
was-
cleanse
I was
is.
not feeling well.
Yeah. You can ask my kids now. Every time they say they feel off or feel bad, my first question is, when's the last time you pooped?
Yep. Yeah.
And they're like, and my son are like, oh, don't ask me about the he'll tell I feel, oh, don't ask me. And that's the question
Right.
though. That's the question.
Yeah.
Because
Okay, so the 5-day cleanse is actually something that they straight up sell on Young Living's website, and it looks like, well, how much is it? Is there a price? There's not a price on this, like, what the hell? But there is a picture that has 2 bottles of Ningxia, and then that balance complete, and then probably that first bottle of pills that she was talking about, and that's it. That's a 5-day cleanse, and she's like, yeah, colors were brighter. Shut up. Really? You're full of shit, ma'am.
As if it's not moving along, it's backing up, and if it's backing up, you're feeling bad, no matter what.
Absorbing toxins back into your bloodstream.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a professional. I am a nutritional professional, and I say, yes, that's how it works. Shut up. None of you guys know shit.
Not y'all, but anybody else?
Is it acid? Right.
What was your experience?
Are essential oils a psychedelic now? Because, damn.
I've not done the 5-day cleanse. Don't kick me off the show. Don't kick me off the show. I've not done the 5-day cleanse. However,
This is not that show.
not that show.
We voted wrong.
Oh my
Yes,
god.
vote me off the island.
That show, not that reality.
So, but I will say, I have never personally had an issue being regular. I've always I may have been over regular. But I
AKA, I might poop a lot. Thank you, ma'am, for letting us know how often you poop.
will say that anytime that I'm feeling not as regular, I'm telling you, Ningxia Red is something that will make things move along, even if you don't have any of these other products.
Right.
If you've ever been to an event, a Young Living event anywhere, I mean, the Ningxia Red is flowing, and you're also flowing. You're
Flowing.
you were flowing as well as the Ningxia Red is.
Just replace all the blood in your body, all the blood in your veins with Ningxia Red. And then it'll all just come out. Gross.
But it's a healthy food.
It is
healthy food.
I didn't like put that connection together, so I went to a couple events and I was just like, I think it's the Ningxia Red. I think it's all this
It
stuff I'm
is.
drinking.
It is an intro. And I will tell you, if
So they're all just admitting here, like, yes, Ningxia Red will make you shit. I mean, it's just fruit juice and essential oil. Like, I feel like that being like a very common side effect is like kind of concerning. Maybe that's your body telling you, oh, maybe don't consume this. How about that? I'm a CNA, and asking people when the last time they pooped is one of the first 5 things I ask when someone can't explain why they don't feel well. Well, yeah, no, I totally understand that. That makes sense. Like, y'all want to talk about poop? You know, I'm like a twice a dayer at least, and if I go longer than that without shitting, like, yeah, I feel awful. So I get that, but like, I think more so what they're talking about is like, you're constipated, you can't poop, and that's because you've been eating so much shit, and it needs to be flushed out of your system, is basically what I'm hearing here. Can you imagine being one of these ladies' kids, how embarrassing that your mom wants to have a conversation about your shit? I mean, yeah, but also she's shoving this shit down her kids' throats. She admitted to it. She's like, we started off with 2 ounces, which is like the recommended serving size. I'm like, wow.
I cleanse a lot, at least quarterly, and our team has decided we're going to start doing it together because it really helps when you have people doing it with you.
Yes.
Especially if you're the only one in your home and you're cleansing, you are making food for everybody else.
Oh my word.
So
And you're shitting while you're doing it. If you're the only one cleansing, you're the only one shitting in your entire house. Okay, sorry. Like, I had to update something on this stream off of my phone, and it took me forever to figure out how to do it, but we good, so I can pay full attention now. Sorry, I was paying attention, I just was double tasking. Wait, multitasking? Double tasking?
the next time I cleanse, you join me.
Yeah.
We'll do it together.
Let's poop together.
Listen, I have done other cleanses. I just have never.
This one.
I've never done this one.
This one we could
because-
do together, and we, as a team, we do it quarterly, so it kind of creates, you need accountability with this, because you don't want to feel, we are not an island.
Yeah.
Or we are not an island, we are not islands. So connect to that community, connect to your communities. Yeah.
What are we talking about?
It is about accountability, but it's also about community. And I think, in my mind, those things kind of are opposite to me. I don't know. Accountability is like, and community is like, yes, hug.
Right.
But it does help when you do it with people.
Absolutely. And you know what? With the 5-day nutritive cleanse, I really
I just looked up, by the way, how much the 5-day nutritive cleanse is that she's talking about. $184 for a 5-day cleanse. Can you believe that shit? I think, what website is this? It says youngliving.com. But if you're a Young Living member, then you get it for $140. Even $140 for a 5-day cleanse is ridiculous, but they're like sitting here talking this shit up. Listen, if you go and spend $180 with one of these women, they're making a nice chunk off of you, right? Even if you're in their downline, they're making a chunk off of that too. Not as much as like if it were like a full-on commissionable sale from a customer, but still. Doesn't matter who's buying it, they're benefiting off of this somehow. And it's absurd. It is an absurd amount of money.
I feel like some people do discount it if they feel like, you know, things are moving along, or maybe they have opposite diarrhea. And I mean but that's also evidence that the gut needs
communal
support,
pooping.
no matter what. And the 5-day nutritive cleanse is not just about the colon. Like I said, it's about the liver. Oh my word, the nutrients in Ningxia Red, the liver loves. And if you're about to ask your liver to do a lot of hard work afterwards, it needs the fuel. I mean, this is the fuel for organs to be able to function how they need to function. And so
Yeah, your organs are not going to function properly unless you're drinking fucking Ningxia Red. The audacity. It's the audacity for me. Ma'am, most of our, you know, the outsiders from your cult, most of us are functioning fairly well, all right? We poop regularly, most of us, and if we don't, then we go to the doctor. That's what we do. We don't try to fix it with fruit juice. I mean, I think, don't they say like cranberry juice is, oh no, that's with UTIs. I don't know. Oh, I always hear the whole like apple juice makes you loose. Like apple juice makes your shit soft. So like maybe it is like a natural laxative thing, but it's like, if that's the case, then that's the case with any other fruit juice. Ningxia isn't special. They wouldn't be the first cult obsessed with poop. What other cult is obsessed with poop? I mean, that doesn't surprise me, but like, what are you talking about? The liver doesn't need any help, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I mean, if it does need help, go to the doctor, but you don't need Ningxia Red. Like, she literally was like, Ningxia Red is the fuel for your organs to work properly. My organs are working just fine without your fucking $50 fruit juice, ma'am. Oh yeah, prune juice. Duh. Yeah. Come on. Drink some fucking prune juice. If you need to shit, drink prune juice. Do they know how hard a person of average health has to work to mess up their liver? The human liver can take a lot. Yeah. I mean, unless you have like an underlying disease or whatever, but
it's
Chili
just,
juice.
I love how I feel after those 5 days. And for anybody wondering, what's the 5-day cleanse? Like, how do you do it? And so basically you're drinking 2 ounces of Ningxia Red 3 times a day.
3 times a
then
day?
You're taking a digest and cleanse. Usually I take it with my Ningxia Red and then wait about 30 minutes or so and then have my meal, my breakfast or my lunch or my
I'm going to look up what's in that digestive cleanse right now.
dinner, which is replaced with the Balanced Complete Shake. And so, and I've got lots of great tips. I've done the 5-day cleanse so many times. Oh my word.
Why do you do it so many times? If it works, why do you have to do it so many times? If Ningxia Red makes you only want to eat healthy food, then why do you have to do it so many times? If you're eating healthy, why do you need to cleanse your bowels so often? Doesn't seem right.
But anyway, I feel so satisfied that I don't really need snacks in between. You can have
That's
some
called
little,
placebo.
like, snacks like fruits and nuts and veggies if you want to.
Okay, digest and cleanse. Each gel capsule contains fennel, anise, and ginger essential oils. Peppermint and caraway essential oils. Hold on, read more. Lemon essential oil. These ingredients work together to support your overall digestive health in a targeted release capsule for an ideal absorption. And this, a bottle of this, which is 30 soft gels, but like, do you take 1 a day or is it like 2? Directions. Whoa, okay, whoa. Take 1 soft gel 1 to 3 times daily with water. So if it's this will last you 10 days if you're taking it at the maximum recommended amount for $41, which means that's like $125 for a month to do this if you're doing it 3 times a day. That's so, and they're, like, again, it's just essential oils in a capsule. That's all this is. Oh, kidney stones. Woo! I've had kidney stones too. Those are bad. I had one when I was pregnant with Griffin. So, like, very pregnant with Griffin. So I was like super duper pregnant and also dealing with a kidney stone. I was out of commission for like 2 days. Water is the best thing you can drink. Yeah, that's what they told me. Because the first time I had a kidney stone, it was right after I had Sparrow. So it's like a pregnancy thing for me. Which I won't be dealing with that anymore. Thanks IUD. But it was like Sparrow was like 7 or 8 weeks old or something, and I had my first kidney stone. I thought I was dying. It was worse than labor. I thought my appendix burst, guys. Like, it was so fucking bad. And literally all they did, well, I went to the hospital. They wanted to put me on morphine for the pain, and I'm like, I'm breastfeeding, dude. Like, I can't do that. And so they're like, okay, well, here, take this pain reliever or whatever. And then they gave me something to make me stop vomiting because the pain was making me vomit. And they just told me to drink a bunch of water and go home. So, yeah. It's bad. It's really, really bad. Yeah, kidney stones are the worst. I don't know why you guys were talking about kidney stones. I just wanted to throw my 2 cents in there because I just like to talk about myself and my kidney stones. This is gonna sound crass, but won't they just piss out the extra vitamins and stuff if there's any? Like, there's no point to all that. Well, I don't think there's vitamins in essential oils. I mean, I don't know how all that works. Like, I thought, like, a vitamin is a vitamin. I mean, maybe. They're so concentrated that I don't know how any of that works with essential oils, but holy moly. Legend says if you peel back the label on the cleanse, you can see it's really just a laxative. I don't know, man. Dude, you had to remove yours with surgery? Fuck. Mine with Sparrow, they were saying that mine was like barely small enough that I could pass it on my own. And if it got any bigger, if it was any bigger, they would have had to like laser it out of my urethra. It's awful. You had the exact same thing, pregnant with kidney stone. It's bad. Anyway, sorry, we can stop talking about this. We can get back to... If anyone is like grossed out by this shit, I am so sorry. We're only 8 minutes into this video. And I just get the feeling it's only going to get worse from here.
I remember the first time my husband did the 5-day cleanse with me, which I had done it so many times for years. Several years. I did it every 3 months. And so finally Darren was like, you know what? I think I'm going to do the 5-day cleanse with you. But he was so concerned that he would be hungry. And he was shocked. He was like, by dinner, he was like, do I have to have the third shake? I'm like, really? Like, I'm totally satisfied. But why are we satisfied? Because our cells are getting the nutrients.
Yes.
And I would say the number one question people have when they cleanse is, am I going to be in the bathroom all day? Which I have not. Everyone
Is
that
this
I've known
just
that
the
has done
shit
this
show?
has said it is very
This is the
simple.
poo-poo
It's something
show.
that you can do, with your job, at work. No matter where you are, you don't have to worry about.
It's not a
staying
harsh.
close to the potty.
Yeah, it's not
Right.
a harsh flush.
Yeah.
It's
Right.
a gentle cleanse.
But that's what they've been talking about the whole time, is like how often you're shitting and wanting to shit together, the communal shit. They were literally talking about that. Now they're like, no, it's just gentle, it's fine. It's like, but they were just talking about it making you shit. So like, what? What is it, dude? Does it make you shit? Does it clear your bowels out or not? Griffin's downstairs making cute noises, so if you hear that, sorry. He learned how to make the O sound. So he goes, oh, he likes to say, go, 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 go. So he's learning language. It's a lot of fun.
Right. Yes. Now, if there's somebody that's like, okay, I still really think that I could, well, then start it on a Saturday. Like, start it on a day that you know that you're going to be home and give that a try. But yes, it's gentle. It's a gentle cleanse. And we definitely, it's a great place to start.
Ooh, is this a commercial break?
I brought you on so that I could show you some of the things that I do. I know you love to make smoothies.
We're about to get a
I
cooking
do love a good
show.
smoothie, and I love them super cold.
I'm just going to show you a few variations, and I'm going to make one of them. Okay, so a real easy variation is adding in your frozen blueberries and frozen strawberries. You know, mix it up with different frozen fruit, and you know that's a really good way. Another one that I really love to do is
Gentle
to add
diarrhea.
just a little bit of Pure Protein Complete,
Yes.
and I love the chocolate. So
love the
chocolate Pure Protein
my
Complete.
favorite.
It is mine too. And so I'll add a
I'm gonna
little
look
bit
how much
of Pure
that
Protein
is, too.
Complete to my Balance Complete powder in the blender. And then I'll add in some almond butter. And I like to use raw almond butter. Yep. Organic raw almond butter.
Guys, this isn't going to shock you because like basically every MLM charges this amount of money for their protein powders. It's $100. Well, I'm sorry, excuse me, $99.01 for a fucking protein shake, you guys. And like obviously this is like powder, so I'm like, are there oils in it? And then if you dry out oils, like how does this work? do you still get the nutrients? Like I don't know. Let me see. Whoa. Sorry, I X'd out of it. Okay. Pure Protein Complete Chocolate Deluxe supports your workout routine. None of these bitches have said anything about working out. Damn. With a proprietary 5-protein blend, orange premium essential oil, BCAA, I don't know what that is, enzymes and probiotics, so shit that's gonna make you shit, right? Isn't that what that's for? To support metabolism and ATP production. Okay, but so what this is your run-of-the-mill protein powder with orange essential oil. Which, by the way, if you really, really wanted to put orange essential oil into your fucking protein powder or your smoothies or whatever, like a bottle of orange essential oil from anywhere but Young Living is fairly cheap. And also, excuse me, let me just put this disclaimer out there real quick for those who don't know. Don't ingest essential oils. Don't do it. I would never ever suggest that you do that. Do not ever do it. However, I'm saying if you really wanted to, like buy a $20, $30, even $40 protein powder, right? From wherever you get protein powders. Maybe not Walmart. Oh, I don't know. Maybe, you know what? Walmart probably has fine protein powders too. What was I just going to look up? Oh, I was going to see how much orange essential oil is. Essential oil, Young Living. Dude. And this is Young Living, which we know that Young Living, like, highly inflates their prices. $16 for a little guy of orange essential oil. There's literally no fucking reason for this to be $99, except for the fact that probably Young Living is, you know, operating at a loss. So, you know, they had to bump their prices up to extraordinary amounts. Anyway, I'm slightly behind, but your body can only absorb a limited amount of vitamins and anything else your body flushes out. So basically, they're just making their pee expensive. Yeah, that's what I've heard about vitamins. Yeah, that makes sense. BCAA is amino acid. I mean, they have lavender for cooking, but yeah, they have the whole Vitality line for cooking, which is the same exact shit as their regular essential oils. They just had to relabel it because the FDA was on their ass. And then, because of that, all these Young Living distributors are running around like, we're FDA approved. You're not FDA approved. You're FDA compliant. Because if they didn't make it FDA compliant, you wouldn't be allowed to sell essential oils for the purpose of eating. I mean, for goodness sake, bottom of the barrel essential oil. Yeah. Seriously. So basically they're making like $20 smoothies, but spending $5 a day on coffee shop coffee is why we can't join their business. Exactly. Exactly. The hypocrisy is real, and this like everything about this just like makes my brain hurt because I'm like, there's so many things that I'm like, these are red flags. Like, why are you guys doing this? But beside the fact that you're in a cult, why are you doing this? Excuse me, can you please tell me why you're doing this?
And add that in there, and then I'll add in some ice. Some people like to add in a little bit of frozen bananas and then mix that up, and it tastes so yummy
and creamy.
Okay, but you know what? I had an idea, and I know we're both foodies.
Yes.
And so you're always coming up with great recipe ideas and mixing things up. So I had this idea while I was at Whole Foods, and I thought, oh my word, I hadn't even thought of this, but I want to.
Because if you say, oh my God, it's blasphemous, right? If you say, oh my God, it's going to hell, you're going to hell. My grandma's like that. Like, my grandma will say, oh my word, because she's extremely religious. It's just shocking that someone in Young Living is, like, super religious. So every time I hear someone say, oh my word, I know exactly what their religious beliefs are. You can't say, oh my God, because then you'll go to hell. Can't do it.
Make a pina colada, balance complete smoothie.
That's right.
I was like, oh, this would taste so good. So that's what I'm going to do.
They're gonna make a
today.
pina
And
colada.
Actually, y'all, I've not ever done this before. This is the
Okay, let's call it right now. She's going to make this pina colada, whatever the fuck, and she's going to drink it and be like, oh my God. Oh my God, it's so good. You have to try this. Oh my God. She's going to do it. She's going to rant and rave about how good it is. She won't be honest. Like, it could totally be gross. Well, let's be honest. Like, I mean, protein powders are kind of gross no matter where you buy them from. Every protein powder I've ever had, like, you know, there's a taste to them. They all have, like, this taste. I don't know. Let's just see.
the first time, so I'm
Like,
sure
just be
I love
honest.
Balance Complete, so it's gonna take.
That's all I'm
It
asking.
is. You can't
And
mess it
so
up.
yeah, so you just adding a little extra flavor. So here's what I've done. I've already put 4 ounces of water in my blender container here, and normally you'd put 8 ounces of water with your Balance Complete, and it's creamy because there's the whey protein in there.
Right.
But
Yeah, because you can't get whey protein powder from anywhere else but Young Living. Shut the fuck up.
I bought a can of organic coconut milk, and I scooped out a little bit of the cream off the top, and then I have it's 4 ounces of the coconut milk and cream from that, and so I'm just gonna add this in here, and then I'm gonna put in some frozen pineapples.
She's too excited.
Oh my word, this is gonna be so good. I don't know if I'm gonna.
Listen, up until this point, I'm like, hell yeah, that sounds great. I mean, I don't know about the water. Like, what? You don't need water? Like, put pineapple juice or something. Ugh, yeah. But, like, coconut milk and pineapples to make a fucking pina colada, hell yeah. Hell yeah, I'll take it. But she's gonna throw in some essential oils. She's gonna throw in some Young Living bullshit. It's just gonna ruin the whole thing.
I don't know.
And
Should I
pineapple
The
is
Martha
so
Stewart of
good for
grifting.
you. Oh my goodness.
And it has a great enzyme called bromelain, and it's
Yes.
so wonderful for your gut. And that's why you're usually doing the 5-day cleanse is for gut health, right? So last but
Dude, they have Young Living aprons. Like, where did they get this? Did they make the... I'm wondering, like, us, I don't know. I didn't do, like, research about what this show is at all. Like, all I know is that the labels on the bottom said they're all brand partners. That's all I know. But, like, did Young Living set this up? You know what I mean? Like, is this a Young Living thing, or are all of these brand partners just, like like the WFAB girls, just like, hey, let's make a show. Hey, hon, do you want to make a show? Oh, my word, do you want to make a show? Chocolate pina colada, I doubt she's going to use the chocolate. I'm sure they have to have a different flavor than chocolate, right? I mean, these usually have vanilla. Oh, well, yeah, what did she just grab? What is this? Whatever this is probably like another protein powder, except not the chocolate kind. But I guarantee she's going to rant and rave about how great this is.
not least, I'm gonna put a couple of scoops of my Balance Complete in here.
And I love the vanilla flavor that's in there. It tastes really good.
It is.
Yes.
The vanilla is really.
Dude, 2 scoops of any protein powder is going to ruin the flavor of, like, anything. But, okay, so she's putting 2 scoops of vanilla protein powder in with everything that's sounded good up until this point.
Good, and it becomes a really good base by which you can
Exactly.
make some different flavors if you want to. It's good on
It's a
its
small
own.
smoothie, too.
I remember Ethan, so my youngest, and he's 14 and a half. And so
No one cares.
when he was little,
That was mean.
I
Sorry.
would be doing my 5-day cleanse and make my Balance Complete shake. And every time he would drink it. Like he would come, Mom, Balance Complete.
You guys, my son is 20 months old, and it does not fucking matter what I'm drinking. He begs for it. I could have coffee. I let him try my coffee one time because he was like getting upset that I wouldn't let him try it. I was like, okay, you're not gonna like it, here you go. And he just like took one tiny sip of it, and he's just I'm like, yeah, you don't like it, huh? You're not gonna ask me for it again, are you? My point is, yeah, I mean, fuck, if I'm sitting, obviously never let him try alcohol, but like, if I have a White Claw or something, like, if he sees it, he's like, Wawa? I'm like, that's not Wawa. That is not Wawa. It doesn't matter. It does not matter. Like, kids, I mean, maybe her kid was a little older, but it's like, if you're drinking something, they're gonna want what mama has. Like, seriously. Let's be honest with ourselves. It's not because, the protein shit was so good and it's so good that my picky eaters will eat it. No, it's because you're the mother and you're drinking something and your kid wants it. It's the same reason why when we buy candy and shit, which I just bought a bunch of Halloween candy that's getting delivered tomorrow from Walmart. I'm so excited. But it's the same reason why, like, parents will, like, eat ice cream after kids go to bed. Or why they'll eat the candy. They'll hide candy and then eat it after the kids go to bed. Because they want it. They always want it. Doesn't matter what it is. Unless it's healthy food. If it's like broccoli, they're like, fuck that. Broccoli's so good. I don't understand why kids don't like it. Anyway. Is it me or do these two seem off? Like, I know they're Young Living Huns, but still I don't like the vibe they're giving off. I mean, I think it's just a lot of... what do you call it? Like, just being in front of the camera. Like, just, I don't know. Not camera shy. It's like the opposite of camera shy. Like, they're just acting that way because they know there's a camera there, right? My kids have been taking sips of coffee since they were toddlers. My grandma always has a cup of coffee with her, and they toddle over asking, Foffy? Oh, Foffy! That's so cute. Yeah, no, I mean, dude, I do remember, though, I used to work at Baskin-Robbins. This has nothing to do with anything. It just has to do with coffee. My first job was at Baskin-Robbins when I was 16. And I do remember a kid coming in one time and, like, specifically asking for a scoop of coffee ice cream. And I, like, looked at the mom. I'm like, you want to, like, she wants this? Are you sure? And she's like, yeah. Yeah, she loves coffee ice cream. I'm like, have you let her try other ice creams? Because, like, it was literally just, like, literally called Jamocha. It's just straight coffee ice cream is what she wanted. I'm like, okay. So, like, yeah, I understand that, like, some kids are probably weird like that and they like the flavor of it, but I don't think that's a normal thing. No, you didn't miss the pina colada yet. She's, like, making it right now. So far, she's put in, coconut milk, frozen pineapples, water for whatever reason, and instead of like pineapple juice or something, and the Young Living powder. So she's ruined it. Stop, y'all are gonna make me want roasted veggies. Dude, roasted veggies are so good. Like, give me some fucking roasted asparagus right now. I'll eat it. Anyway. My mom described broccoli as tiny trees, and I was hooked. Obviously, I want to be a giant trees. Yeah, obviously. No, nothing like that works for Sparrow anyway. Griffin's too young. He eats everything right now. But, like, Sparrow, she hasn't had broccoli in so long, and she's just like, Mom, I don't like broccoli. I'm like, you don't even remember what it tastes like.
And he was like 2 or 3, and he would chug the thing down. I'm like, that was mine. Like, oh my word, you know? So
I'll make another one.
I know, but then I was like, I need to make 15 of
Hey,
these.
Auntie MLM.
So, oh my. So anyway, so here we go. I'm gonna just tighten this on, and let's see. I think it's gonna be really yummy. Okay, wait, hold on. Okay.
A pina colada is not supposed to be brown like that, or like tan. It's because those fucking protein powders ruined it.
Here. You don't want to? You're gonna
I'll
taste
try
it,
it
girl.
too.
You're gonna
Okay, I'll
taste
try
it.
it.
And
She's
here's
all
what I'm
like,
gonna do. I'm
hold
just gonna
on,
pour
hold
some
on.
in.
She's like hesitant to try it. She's like, she's like, no, you're gonna taste this. You're gonna taste it and you're gonna like it. And you're gonna tell the camera you like it too. Oh my god.
Here for you.
Okay, I'm gonna drink it out
You
of the bowl.
improvise. That's what you do. You're gonna drink it out of a bowl. Okay, and we'll choose.
They couldn't get cups. They could get fucking aprons that are branded with Young Living's logo. And like a nice branding too. That looks like a little leather plate. They could get that, but they couldn't bring a cup to the table. They couldn't do that, and they couldn't get microphones for their people. What the fuck is going on here?
Cheers.
Cheers.
We're gonna
I love
cheers.
Brussels sprouts.
Oh my word, it's so good.
So
It's our
good.
pina colada.
Perfect, perfect
Complete
balance.
smoothie. And it's such a great option to add
gonna
to
go
my
for another
5-day cleanse. You're gonna have another? Okay. Enjoy.
Shut up. Just stop. Oh. Science! Okay, let's see. What you gotta say about science?
Talia, some people say that leafy greens are the #1 thing for colon health.
Well, I think fiber makes a solid number 2. Hi, I'm Talia.
And I'm Wendy.
Okay, that was
and
funny.
this
is
is
the
a science highlight. Our product highlight this month.
That was a fancy little transition. Cute. So cute. Look at them in their lab coats. They're like, we've been brand partners since 2013, so we're qualified to wear these lab coats and tell you about science that I probably read out of the essential oil Bible that Gary Young read. For goodness sakes.
Is Ningxia Red and the Ningxia Wolfberry. This berry has been known as the herb of transcendence and the red diamond. It dates as far back as the Ming Dynasty.
Guys, I'm pretty sure, and I have to like Google this to double check, but I'm pretty sure wolfberries are just, I think, goji berries, which are like common. She's sitting here like, oh my god, this berry is so amazing. It's like, yeah, I can buy goji berries pretty easily if I wanted to. And like they make goji berry shit at the store, like at Walmart, Kroger. Like you can, it's really not that big of a deal. That's why I'm always saying like Ningxia Red is not that big of a deal. It's just shitty fruit juice.
And is so prized that they actually hold a 2-week festival for it every year in China. Some of the Chinese Olympic coaches actually tout this as their secret weapon.
There are
Excuse
over
me.
80 species of wolfberry. What makes this one so special?
Well, organic farming techniques, optimal irrigation from the Yellow River, which is really rich in minerals,
The Yellow River is probably something that you want to stick away from. Stay away from, I meant. Why would anyone call anything the Yellow River? Yikes. That's just a piss river is what that is. That is a piss river.
in conjunction with wide temperature fluctuations, a semi-arid condition, and plenty of sunlight, assure that the nutritional content of the Ningxia wolfberry is very high. It's also really high in antioxidants. In fact, 1 ounce of Ningxia Red has the same amount of antioxidants as 804.
They hold a penis festival in Japan. Doesn't mean I want to pay a fortune for it. Right? Right. That literally means nothing. It's just like a little anecdote that you thought was interesting.
14 blueberries. Antioxidants actually help to modulate
Piss river
the
berries.
oxidation cycle in our body. Now, oxidation is a normal process, but it can get really out of whack from additional stress and our
Out of
lifestyle choices.
whack.
Oxidation messes up our cell membranes. It makes the cells stiff and not able to exchange nutrients and waste. It also messes with cell communication. When this happens, our cells change and they are not able to keep up with the oxidation cycle.
We need to make sure that we're taking in good antioxidant foods then.
Okay, so this is like a thing that I always hear these like crunchy mamas talking about, or like, I don't know, these weird woo-woo people. They're all, well, I know oxidative stress is a real thing, but I feel like it's one of those things that, just like gut health, got adopted by these healthcare crazy people who, I say healthcare, they're holistic, you know, the crunchy mamas. That little community there kind of adopted it, and now I feel like none of them understand what oxidative stress is. And to be fair, I don't know what oxidative stress is either. I know it's a real thing, but they throw it around as much as they throw around gut health. So I'm sure someone in the chat is going to say something about oxidative stress. because people do know. But like, I feel like the way they're describing this is just like, I don't think you know.
We sure do. In fact, the Ningxia wolfberry is also really rich in phytochemicals. For instance, polysaccharides are very high in fiber. These are good carbohydrates for your cells. Studies have shown that these polysaccharides support immune function, increase total antioxidant activity, and keep your bowels moving due to the high fiber content. In fact, the wolfberry is 21.
Get some fucking Metamucil. If your if your concern is the amount of fiber you're intaking, get some Metamucil. Like, you can get that for way cheaper at Walmart.
Percent fiber by weight. That's the highest of any other whole food. It's also the highest in beta carotene of all edible plants. This is great for our eyes, our skin, our bones, and our cells. And zeaxanthin is another polysaccharide. This supports immune function and our eyes as well. Studies specifically on Ningxia Red have shown an increase in general well-being, energy, quality of sleep.
Guys, I'm sorry. She hasn't even finished this list. That's placebo. What did she say at first? General quality of life. I don't fucking know. That's placebo. Yeah, of course. And you know that these people, the people that are being studied, are distributors or people who are involved with Young Living. I didn't even know they did actual studies on straight up Ningxia Red. I have to look those up. But I guarantee, just like every other MLM study, it's probably bullshit. It probably had like a really small pool of testers, whatever you call them. It probably wasn't, done over a specific amount of time. Like, it probably wasn't followed up with. Like, that, I mean, those are just some of the things that you see with all of these. Like, a lot of MLM studies are like that. They're just straight up like, oh yeah, we tested for 2 weeks and this is what we found, and then like never followed up. It's like 2 weeks really isn't enough to like figure out what something is doing to your body. It's definitely not something to figure out what it's doing with your body long term. So yeah. Ma'am, I need to see a works cited page for this mediocre presentation. I'll look up and see what I find about Ningxia Red studies, because I've never seen them, but I guarantee they're just like hosted by Young Living.
And time asleep. Healthy inflammation responses and mental well-being. And it's actually shown a decrease in stress, physical limitations, and cold and flu symptoms, and support for our respiratory function.
This is an insane amount of things that Ningxia Red supposedly helps with. She's like, mental well-being, like, so it'll help your mental health, it'll help your fucking lung function, liver, like every single organ will be very obviously beneficial if you drink our shitty juice. No. Like, literally, no. Actually, no. Whatever these studies are probably, like, they're bullshit. They have to be bullshit.
We need this for immunity and longevity. It keeps things moving smoothly.
Ningxia Red also has 21 trace minerals, 18 amino acids, more vitamin C than oranges, vitamins E, B1, B2, and B6. I think we should take a shot.
I think that's a great idea.
I think we should
Cheers.
take a shot. Yeah, me too. Shit, I'm ready to take a shot. So I did find effects of antioxidant supplement on immune health and physical well-being, a randomized controlled trial. This is on PubMed. So, but like COVID is involved in this. So, I mean, someone who has some kind of understanding of medical science and shit, maybe you should read through some of these and just like let me know what you think, because I am too stupid to understand any of this. But yeah, I literally just Googled Ningxia Red Studies and it's the first one that popped up, and it says daily consumption of the antioxidant drink Ningxia Red showed significant improvement, blah, 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 blah. I don't know. It just sounds like it's bullshit. Done by Jay Hawkins. Like, they don't even have a first name. I don't know, man. But I don't see any other studies. I think it was just one study. Yeah. Yeah, the only study I'm seeing here is the Jay Hawkins study. Such bullshit. Like, there's not... And seriously, like, in order to say that something is scientifically accurate, you have to be able to repeat those results. And so you can't say that shit if it's only been one study. Like, for real. For real. Zoology.
Hi, everybody. I'm Beverly. This is Elise, and this is Zoe.
Hold on. Is she about to feed that dog essential oils? Please don't. Please don't. That dog is too fucking cute and fucking innocent for you to be throwing essential oils on. Oh my god. I think I've told you guys this before in a video somewhere, but when I was a dog groomer, I had a like crazy essential oil Young Living distributor as one of my regular clients, and she was like very like, oh, we're a low tox lifestyle. She gave me her business card one time and invited me to she goes, oh, I'm having a class, do you want to come? It was when Sparrow was a baby, so I was able to be like, oh no, like this weekend I can't get a babysitter because my baby or whatever. But like she straight up was like, yeah, I'm having a class on essential oils, and I'm like, oh my god. But so for her dog, our shampoos weren't good enough for her, so she would bring in her own, which, I mean, I'll give her this. I actually started buying the brand of dog shampoo that she brought in because I really liked it a lot. Esprit is what it's called, ESPREE. You can buy some of it at Petco, but like the stuff that she bought, you can't buy at Petco. I've never seen it at Petco, but yeah, no, it was really good, but like it was very low tox or whatever. Like there were 3, 5, 7 ingredients tops. But so she would bring that in and I would have to use that every time on the dog. She wouldn't let me put like fragrances, like little perfumes on it. And I'm just sitting here like, there's no way she doesn't put essential oils on this dog. And that dog was so cute. Her name was Sugar, and she was so sweet. She was a Cavalier King Charles, and she was the sweetest. The sweetest! And then, like, one time she picked her up from me, and she was like, sorry, I'm, like, going off on a tangent. She picked her up, and she was like, oh, yeah, that's fine. Like, take your time, because I'm gonna go down and, like, something about selling essential oil bracelets. And I'm like, what? She's like, oh, yeah, I make bracelets that diffuse essential oils. I'm like, all right, bye. Hey, Pippi's here, guys. Speaking of animals, Pippi, I don't think you're gonna like this. Oh, Tanya, there you go. You use the Spree. It's great. Yeah. No, she brought me a whitening shampoo by them because her dog was white. Go figure. Well, mostly white, I guess. She's a Cavalier. And yeah, dude, I fell in love with it. So that's all I buy for my dogs now. So anyway, what are these people's qualifications? Nothing? They're playing dress up. Exactly. Well, yeah, because at the beginning of this, sorry, I'm still talking. At the beginning of this, there were like little labels at the bottom that were like, the only thing it said was their name and how long they've been a brand partner. There was no, they've studied nutrition, studied, biology or whatever the fuck. Like there's none of that. There was no credentials at all. Only that they've been brand partners for however many years.
I've raised Zoe on Ningxia. When she was younger, she would drink a lot of it, but nowadays she'll only take a couple sips. Do you have any idea?
Is she talking about her dog? She did not just admit to giving Ningxia Red to her dog. Oh my god. That's so bad. That's so fucking bad. Okay, sorry, we can watch through this, but like, okay, trigger warning. If you don't like seeing animal abuse, probably don't watch this part. Like, because that's what this is. This is straight up, oh my god.
Why?
Okay, that's a good question. So here's the deal with Ningxia. So as a grown adult, I do 2 ounces 3 times a day. But for a dog, what's she like?
She's 7 pounds.
7 pounds. So that's the number one thing I run into with dog owners, like, but they won't drink the whole packet. Well, they don't need 2 ounces. She's 7 pounds. So she really only needs that little bit that she's lapping.
She does not need any of this. Any of it. Dogs in the wild don't drink essential oils. They probably don't eat wolfberries. Now, I know that dogs are omnivores. So, like, they, in the wild, they'll eat some plants and then also meat, of course. But I am sure of it, that they're not running around eating fucking wolfberries and essential oils. You can't say, oh, she needs this. She needs this much of it. She doesn't need any of it. And actually, it's probably bad for her. I'm Johnny Knoxville, and this is Killing the Family Pet. Oh, no. But that's, seriously, though. Why are you doing this? Why? Like, literally, why? Just why? Why is this necessary? Why would you do this? It's a dog. And I know that the dogs are part of your family. I get that. But, like, they're not human. Okay? So they can't, like, things that are fine for us are poisonous to them. Like chocolate. Chocolate. You can't. Like, there's things that dogs can't have. And essential oils is one of them. Oh my god. I know, you guys in the chat are all mad too. I'm mad too. This is pissing me off. They can have veggies, grains, and meat. Very little fruit. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Because there's, like, a lot of sugar. And I'm telling you, Ningxia Red is basically just straight up fruit juice. I don't know. I'll have to double check. But I don't think there's vegetable juice in it. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's just shitty fruit juice and essential oils. These women probably snort essential oils. Yeah, it just, like, absorbs into your bloodstream faster. Shut up. Oh my god. This is what we're watching here is so upsetting.
Up, that's really all she needs. So when
She
you're
doesn't need
giving
shit.
it to a small dog this, I would just get it out of a bottle and a dropper, and that few little drops is all this little body needs. It has all the antioxidants and all the great nutritives that this little body needs.
Again, can someone tell me, is nutritive a word? Like, wouldn't she say nutrients? But she's like nutritive. What the fuck is nutritive? I've never heard that word before.
So that's what you can do. You can also take it and water it down a little bit in the water. A lot of dogs, I know a lot of dogs that do, they put their Ningxia in the water and they just drink it all day long. My dogs don't really like it in the water. I put mine in their food.
It's almost like dogs, like, taste that shit and they know it's not good for them. And she's like, I put it in their food. Probably because it's easier to disguise the nasty-ass flavor of it in a hot dog. I don't know. I guess you shouldn't feed hot dogs to dogs either, but still.
So in the morning, here's another tip.
Okay,
If
you guys are all
wanna
telling me that, what did she even say? I don't know, nutritives? Yeah, she said nutritives. Y'all are telling me that's not a word, so. Yeah. What the fuck? Wait. What did you say, DC? DC said it is a word. Relating to nutrition. But I don't think she's using it properly. If that's what that means, then she's definitely not using it, like, contextually properly.
Give your dogs extra vitamins. An egg. One egg has all the multivitamins in it that a dog needs. 1 egg a day. So,
okay, give them a fucking egg and stop putting shitty fruit juice in their water. Like, also, like, can't you get, like, salmonella from, like, raw eggs? Yeah, let's just give that to our dogs. Oh my god. Someone said something about the study, the Ningxia Red Study. The study makes me so mad. They're trying to measure immune health, but they're not doing any tests. They're not measuring white blood cells or testing for viruses or anything. Right, so that's what I'm saying. Like, these MLM studies are all bullshit. It's like, literally all it is they're like, there was a study. It doesn't matter what the study said, what the study found. These MLM distributors always will jump on that shit and be like, there was a study! Yeah, we know there was a study. Did you read the study? Do you understand the study? Probably not. So, like, don't fucking use that as, I don't know, a selling point. Just so annoying.
I crack an egg over their food. I put in their Ningxia. I also put in sulfurzyme, which we'll talk about that again in a minute.
Is that a young lady
And a couple of other oils,
Looks like,
depending
oh
on my
my
mood.
god.
Because my dogs get whatever I feel like they need that day. And then I mix that all up and they eat it. So that's how I do that. And so you could try it in water, you can try it straight from the dropper, or you can try adding it to food. I have another dog.
Or you could just
who's
not do
very
that
picky.
at all.
Oliver's very picky, just a bougie dog. And he will drink his Ningxia, but only in wet food. So,
Oh, I wonder why. Possibly it's because wet food is like very... I mean, dogs have a really good sense of smell, so they... I don't know. You can disguise nasty-ass Ningxia in wet food way better than you could dry-ass dog food. Holy shit.
you know, just like picky toddlers, you just kind of do what you have to do to get the nutrition into the animal.
That
So
oil
what else? Like, what are the cleansing trio is something that I've done as a targeted cleanse with my colon, since we are
With my
talking about poop and colon cleansing. And so, if you're wondering what's the cleansing trio, well, this is a collection of products. We've got ICP and
Insane Clown
Essential
Posse.
Zyme, and
We've got the Insane Clown Posse. We're all juggalos here. Welcome to That Oil Show, aka the Juggalo Show. I don't know what ICP stands for in Young Living Land, but like all I can think of is fucking Insane Clown Posse.
What am I? Comfort tone. Okay, so these three products here. So ICP is your insoluble fiber, and insoluble fiber is the scouring brush of your colon. It's gonna
Gross.
just really scrub. With Comfort Tone, this is it's a gentle herbal laxative. It's not a harsh one. It is gentle, but it is really powerful. How many of y'all, does anybody else use Comfort Tone?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
what do you use?
I use it on a regular basis. Regular.
I shit all the
It's a
time.
regular basis. Well, you know, my favorite way to use Comfort Tone is every time I travel.
Yeah.
Okay. So it is non-negotiable. If I'm going on a trip, my bottle of Comfort Tone is going, because when you go on a trip, you're eating out, you're eating different than you normally do, and everything just kind of and it just keeps everything soft and moving. That's the best.
Okay, but you know what? Like, having a soft poop isn't like, and I learned this because I was on the Hey Poopy podcast one time, and they taught me a lot about how poop should look. It shouldn't be soft. Like, I mean, like in relativity to like a rock or something, yeah, your shit should be soft. Softer than a rock, of course. But like, if it's like, it needs to you guys want to hear about poop? It needs to have like, it needs to be solid enough that there can be like cracks in it, right? But for her to be like, it just keeps the poop soft, it's like, okay, that's not good. That's not really a good thing. Oh my god.
So how do you
Girls who poop.
How do you take your Comfort Tone? Like, when do you take it? When you're traveling?
I take 2 in the morning, 2 at night. Just keep it in the system. You know?
Okay, good job. What about
Probably
John?
costs a
How
lot of
many
money
does it
to
take
do
for you?
that.
Like,
I don't need Comfort Tone.
This is a side.
Dude, that girl, she's like, I don't need that. She's the same girl who's like, I've never done the 5-day cleanse or whatever. Does this chick here, right? I'm pretty sure she's the one who said that about the 5-day cleanse. Pretty sure, is this chick actually a part of Young Living? Is she indoctrinated into the cult enough? Because it sounds to me like she needs a little bit more indoctrination to be on everyone else's level. What a wonderful time to be eating dinner. I'm sorry.
It's pretty rare that I pull it out, and when I do, I do 1 tablet right before bed, and I'm good, because I'm like Talia, I don't get constipated. I tend to the other
If I have a
direction.
problem,
You have anything I need ICP to slow me down.
Right.
Well, the other thing the great thing about Comfort Tone is when we're cleansing and when we are working on targeting things. So I do the Balance Complete, but then after I did the 5-day cleanse, I worked on my liver. So I was taking Juvatone, and I wanted to make sure things kept moving out.
Yeah.
But one thing too,
I wanted to make sure I kept shitting. Okay, sorry.
I really believe that focusing on when you're removing things, you're also removing emotions. And so for me,
When you're shitting, you're pooping out your emotions. Oh, fuck. when you're removing the poop from your body, you're also removing emotion. Oh fuck! Oh fuck! It's so stupid. Oh my god. Okay, I'm sorry.
Comfort tone helps nothing to get bottled up, if so to speak. So you are really, I've even experienced emotional releases when I've done a cleanse, because if we think about what emotions are associated with the gut, you're looking at things like fear and control. So, I mean, hey.
Oh, so you're shitting out fear and control is what you're doing. When you take a shit after drinking Ningxia Red and taking this Young Living shit that makes you shit, you're also shitting out fear. What is this? What? Oh my god. What are they talking about? This is wild.
I don't deal with that. I don't know if anybody else does.
Okay. All right. Hello, comfort tone. But you know, that's like, yeah, control. It's very interesting that the emotions that, you know, if we don't release, like everybody feels things, you feel everything, but we've got to process it through. And I don't know if it's because I'm a firstborn child. I don't know what it is that my whole life, like, you know, the Lord has always been like, Sarah, you got to let go. You got to let go. Quit holding on.
They couldn't go an entire episode or I don't know, any Young Living video at all without talking about the Lord, right? The Lord was telling me to let it go. It's like, do you need the Lord to tell you that? Like, just shit. Just sit on the toilet and take a shit. Do you need help? You should get a bidet. Last time I talked about bidets, my stream was cutting out, so maybe we shouldn't talk about bidets. Get a squatty potty? I don't know. You don't need God to help you shit, okay?
I'm tight, and it's interesting that control, fear of letting go, you tend to hold that in your colon and can get constipated. And that was me. So for me, y'all, when I travel, I'm talking 5, 8, 10 comfort tone. It takes for me, and I also have to increase my water a lot, but that just goes to show you that all of us have different needs. Everybody has different needs, and we just have
And
to.
that was a very good tip I want to just come back to, is if you are adding comfort tone, add more water.
Yes.
You need lots and lots and lots of water if you're doing it.
And
Yes.
I'll also say that a lot of people think that if they have diarrhea a lot, that they don't need comfort tone. However, diarrhea can actually be advanced constipation. Like, so if
Isn't diarrhea the opposite of constipation? Because when you're constipated, you don't poop. But, like, diarrhea is when you can't stop pooping liquid. Wouldn't that be the opposite? I don't know. Maybe I just don't understand diarrhea very well. But, oh, hey, whoa, what was that? Oh, whoa. I can't see that. Where'd that go? Alert box. Oh, it was a new subscriber, I think? Oh, shit. There we go. Hey, thanks for subscribing. Okay.
If you are in a chronic state of diarrhea all the time,
I'm in a chronic state
you
of
actually
diarrhea.
could need comfort tone. You actually could need that because your colon is just it's
The
almost
Lord
like
is my laxative.
It's just dumping. It's not actually
Is that new
moving.
merch? Oh, hold on. Is that new merch? The Lord is my laxative. I have to make that. I have to make that. Period. Gotta make it. The Lord is my laxative.
And so the way that works is that it actually increases that rhythmic peristalsis that happens in your colon. It helps to actually break the gunk off the walls of your colon to actually get those things moving. I know lots of
Don't
people
think that's how it works.
have so much bloat and so much weight that they carry in their midsections, and a lot of that is because their colons are like so junked up. And so don't discount it just because you're regular.
I remember when my mom, Karen Hopkins, a lot of people know her, when she got started in Young Living, she was doing colon therapy and just really working on her colon. When she added the cleansing trio, her colon therapist was like, "Oh my goodness, keep that going."
I doubt that.
It was really interesting because
I'll take things that never happened for 500, Alex. Thank you.
remember my mom got to spend several days with Gary Young. He had this great Amazon adventure down in Ecuador, and I think it was 2000.
It's so wild to me that these people all like look at Gary Young as not only a cult leader, but he was like this great adventurer. Bitch, Gary Young, like, everything he did was fake. Nothing he did was legitimate. He was not a doctor, and I don't think he was an adventurer. He took some trips and said he discovered some plants that no one had ever heard of, and I call bullshit. Call it a fucking adventure? I don't think it's an adventure, dude. It's just Gary Young farting around in a field.
2009, and anyone that wanted to go could go, and my mom was like, maybe. So she went, and she just got to learn from Gary for a very long time.
It's not a top.
You know, for those
It's
days,
a jumper.
hours and hours and hours of education, and
I know, it's
Gary
really cute.
had taught about
Thank you.
how it was important to make sure your colon is moving really well, and you're able to pass things through before you do a really targeted cleanse, like cleansing the liver. And I love what you said about, you know, when you take Juvatone and the Juva products for helping to support your liver, that you're making sure that your colon is
What is this word
moving,
salad?
moving along.
You always need to cleanse in reverse.
Literally
order.
farting around in
Start
a
at the
field.
end of the pipe, work your way back up.
Right. Just say something really quick on. So the comfort tone and the essential zyme together. The essential zyme. So this is become part of my daily life, and because I've realized how
Echo
valuable
chamber,
they
yeah.
are to me. And so I like to keep things moving. Just keep them moving. Just soft and moving. And then, but essential zyme. When I learned what essential zyme does, I taught my husband about it, and he's not a supplement guy. He was like, Wendy, we've got to take like 3 of those a day for the rest of our lives. I'm like, yes. Yes, we do.
Yeah.
No, you
And
don't.
so the essential zyme themselves are enteric coated. And so what that means is it doesn't break down in your stomach. So it's not helping you digest your food in your stomach. Goes on down into your colon. And so it breaks apart and eats up that.
She's making it sound like this is like, okay, obviously I don't know anything about this shit, but like there's no way that this, whatever it's called, is the only thing that will do that for you. Whatever it is she's saying, that she's like, I have to be on this for the rest of my life. There's no way. She's taking a laxative daily. Yeah, I guess so.
And we're talking about
Yes.
the bloat, and the people like just have always have this stuff in them. It's like on a daily basis. This is like, to me, a colon cleanse every day.
Yeah.
Like it just keeps it clean and keeps things.
Every
and then you notice
day.
your skin like looks better.
Yes.
Everything feels better. Your joints feel better. You support the healthy inflammatory process
Right.
in your body,
Yeah.
and like and not experience bloat and things like that. So that's important.
Whoa! Hello.
Hey everyone, it is me, Amanda Joy, and I'm totally.
Excuse me. This is the gentleman's segment. Gentlemen, if you are ready for the biggest bang for your buck, we're going to talk about.
Oh, yeah, because men are the only ones who care about money, right? The fuck? Shut up, Aaron. No one cares, Aaron.
About in the bathroom taking care of our teeth. All right. So first, you're going to get, if you are down to the end of your tube of toothpaste. Actually, this goes for the ladies too. So sorry, but I'm just a dude.
All
One
of
the
this
dudes
goes for
that's
the ladies. All of this does. Ningxia Red, pretty sure women and men drink that. What is that? Some other thieves shit? Dude, why is gender brought into this at all? At least he acknowledged that not just men brush their teeth. But I wonder, I have to look it up. But I wonder if Thieves has fluoride in it. Because if not, like, these people got the rankest fucking teeth, man.
Here. If you're tired of getting that thumb exercise by squeezing the last dang drop out of the tube of toothpaste, you're going to grab your scissors. You're going to snip it off. Like so. Take your toothbrush that's better than this one. And scoop the last little bits out of there. There's a lot of bits.
And you gotta do this shit because I'm sure their toothpaste is extremely expensive and no one can afford that shit, so you might as well get every drop.
Here, but get the biggest bang for your buck by getting that toothpaste out. Next up we have, sometimes this Thieves mouthwash, it can be a little strong for you and for your youngins. What you're gonna do is you're
Only
gonna
for
take
men though, right?
Ningxia Red bottle.
1 tube of Thieves toothpaste runs $15.79. I'm still trying to see if it has fluoride in it though.
And empty the contents of this into there, fill it up with the rest of your favorite water that's distilled or spring filled or whatever it is, and add a few drops of orange or spearmint or whatever makes your breath fresh and awesome. So add a little bit more into there, and then you've got some diluted, more palatable, but more bang for your buck. Fresh.
Guys, there's no fluoride in this toothpaste. I'm about 99% sure that there's no fluoride in this toothpaste. Unless it's like disguised as something else. But like when you look at the features and benefits, it's like it's calcium carbonate and sodium bicarbonate. It isn't sodium bicarbonate. Isn't that baking soda? Or am I confusing that with something? Which I know like Arm & Hammer makes a toothpaste too, but I'm pretty sure there's fluoride in that. Like, oh my god. Recovering Hun shared a bunch of people talking about how bad their teeth were after using it. That doesn't surprise me. If there's no fucking fluoride in it. I literally brought Griffin to the dentist today for the first time. He's not even 2 years old, and they did a fluoride treatment on him. It's like, it is baking soda. Okay, cool. Wow. Yeah, I don't fucking know, man. Yeah, meanwhile, it's manly. Yeah, only men, real men brush their teeth. Anyway, yeah. This whole thing is wild. Like, no fucking wonder. Okay, sorry. I'm just like, wow.
Fresh breath stuff, okay? So it's just gonna be good. Your spouse and your kids are gonna love you for it. Last but not least, if you dare, you wanna get more bang for your buck out of the floss, use it twice, all right?
Hold on. You just like threw that in at the end there. First of all, Young Living makes floss? Weird. Second of all, use your floss twice? Is that a thing? No one does that, right? Only if you're using extremely expensive floss do you find the need to have to do that. Most normal people don't try to get the most bang for your buck out of floss, and you don't do it twice. You do it once and you throw it away. Like usually with one of those little picks, like I use one on my top and one on my bottom. Like I can't use one little flossing pick for my whole mouth. I can't do it. It like freaks me out, grosses me out. But no, use this floss twice, you guys. Oh man. That is the first of all, dumb stuff with oils, great. That soundbite was perfect for after what we just fucking heard. Wah, wah, wah.
This
Dumb
segment
stuff.
is called Dumb Stuff with Oils.
Dumb stuff with oil.
You should have called this whole fucking show Dumb Stuff with Oils, because that's what this is.
And so if you've been using oils for a while, you know that, I mean, there's like lots of health things you can do with your oils. But there's like another side to oils too.
Dark side.
There's a dark side. There's a personal side to oils. And sometimes, like when you're in the middle of something,
I'm
like
scared.
you kind of, your brain goes, like your brain just leaks out your ear and like you just, you're like, I don't know what to do. And you do something and
I don't think that's normal. If your brain is leaking out of your ear, it's probably from drinking all that fucking Ningxia Red. That's not normal. Go to the doctor, man. Is that what happened to all these people's brains? They drink Ningxia Red and then it just like drips out of their ears.
You respond.
you wish someone had videoed it, maybe.
Yeah.
Well, so we want you to send us your stories. But
There
to
is
kick
no
this
prize.
off, there's definitely no prize. Except
winning.
that
Hey,
you get to
Ozzy,
be on
thank
our cool
you
show.
for being here for 15 months.
And we can, if you want to be laughed at a little bit, because we're laughing with you. If
Yes.
you're laughing.
Laugh with.
Laugh with, but
No, we're laughing at you.
But so to kick it off, I'm going to share my dumbest story.
Okay.
So are y'all ready?
I can't
Let's
wait.
do this. Where's the popcorn?
Should we, I know,
Do you need popcorn? It's
gonna be great.
I birthed very large babies, like 10
goodness.
pounds, okay? And if you have birthed very large babies, there are some side effects that just naturally come along with pushing out big babies, okay?
Okay.
Downtown, okay? So,
I mean, I'm,
And if you don't know, email us and we'll tell you.
I mean, they're talking about like vaginas and stuff. I mean, I don't think that like vaginal health, especially after giving birth, is dumb. But okay.
I'm about to take you out downtown. Okay, so
She's a bus driver. She's taking us to school.
I had a situation where I have an occasional discomfort
Sorry.
in my butt. Okay? And
Your butt.
it had been a number of weeks, and I just was really struggling. Like normally they would go away quicker, and I just was really, really tired of the occasional discomfort. So
And it wears on you when you have something
It
that's
does.
fun,
It's
like
exhausting.
I just will do anything.
So we're
what
getting
did you
ready.
do?
Okay, so we're getting ready. So we homeschool our kids. We're getting ready to
Shocking.
go to our co-op day. And I just was like, I'm gonna have to sit in a little like toddler church chair, plastic church chair all day, and I'm gonna need a donut.
What is a church
You know, like one of those
chair?
seat
Like
donuts. And I was just like, how am I gonna sit in this chair? And I just thought, if I just had something, even to just momentarily take away this discomfort.
It sounds like she's got like an anal fissure. Like, if you can't even sit on a chair, you need to go to a doctor. Okay, she's like, it's been weeks and I had this discomfort. No, like, clearly you have like not even hemorrhoids, dude. Like, that's not normal. If you got just like regular hemorrhoids, if you can't sit on your butt without feeling like you need to put essential oils on it, like, oh my god, what's she gonna say? Do you think, because this is the dumb stuff segment, right? Do you think she's gonna be like, I put peppermint essential oils on my butthole? Because, first of all, I hope that's what she's talking about, because that's some funny ass karma. Second of all, can you imagine? Oh man, that you would never be the same after that. I think I'd rather die than put essential oils, or peppermint oil specifically, on my beehole.
That would be great. When you're like in that moment of like desperation, you just like use whatever you can find.
You're crying out to the Lord.
Yes.
Take it away.
I probably should have prayed before I made this decision.
Remove this box.
If I would have prayed, I might have made a smarter decision.
I don't know, if you prayed hard enough, maybe God just wouldn't have let you have an anal fissure. How about that? Like, seriously, you guys have these health issues with you, and you're sitting in a church, like, if God can't save your asshole while you're in a church, I don't know how effective that is, man. I don't know how effective your prayer is.
Yes.
So my kids are, let me set it up. So my kids are in my bathroom. They're brushing their teeth. And I'm like, I'm going to use clove oil, because clove is great for momentarily.
At least it wasn't peppermint oil, but she's holding her hand like this is like a really bad idea. I mean, does clove oil have like the same weird like menthol-y effects as peppermint? Because that sounds awful.
Momentary discomfort.
That's like the hottest of the
It's
hot.
So I don't think I really thought it was a hot oil at the time, but I just knew it was good.
My body is getting flushed.
She may... Okay, I don't want to be mean. Well, first of all, I'm going to say what I was going to say. She made her butthole really hot. Okay, second of all, I don't want to be mean, but this woman's teeth, if she... Let's just say it looks like she's been brushing with the teeth, with the thieves' toothpaste. Clove is so hot. Hotter than peppermint? Oh, fuck. Wow. If it's just as bad, okay. I trust you guys. I've never experienced anything with clove oil. So I guess that's a good thing. You know, here on this anti-MLM channel, we learn a lot of things, and we especially learn not to put clove oil anywhere on your body, probably, but especially not your beehole. Thank you very much.
Okay,
I'm getting flushed remembering it. So
Why would you think that's a good idea?
Literally like desperate. So I go to my oil shelf, I grab the clove, I'm in the bathroom, and I'm like, I mean, if one drop's good, 10's better, right? Oh. So I'm like, and I applied the oil.
You were desperate.
And let me just tell y'all, it was like, have you ever watched cartoons?
No.
Like
Just
Elmer
kidding.
Fudd, and he's like gets mad, and he like the fire like rises in him like this. So I'm sitting there, and it starts to get.
Is this woman one of the ones who's been like with Young Living for like over a decade, almost like approaching 2 decades now? Because some of these are like, I've been a distributor for since 2006, and some of them are like 2013. Even 2013, that was 9 years. Like, you've been in Young Living for 9 years. Your life is essential oils. and you didn't know enough to know that you shouldn't put clove oil on your butthole? Oh my god. Like, I don't know that shit, but that's also because, like, I don't know shit about essential oils. Like, I just know you shouldn't put them in places like that. I know you shouldn't eat them. I know, like, very minimal things about them. But if your life is essential oils, you'd think you'd know not to put it on your butthole. Oh my god. These people are so infuriating. Also, you deserve the hot butthole. You deserve it. If you thought that was a good idea, you deserve it.
Get hot. Oh. And I was like,
Mama.
I was
And
like,
the kids are still in the.
they're in the bathroom. This is all happening.
They're
over
still
like,
Wait, she just like dropped her trowel and just started putting oils on her butthole while her kids were in the room. Could you imagine? Dude, could you imagine being a kid and your mom like just kind of waddles in because she's in so much pain and just like drops trowel and starts like putting all these essential oils on like a cotton ball and just like, like putting it on your butthole. Oh shit. There's a lot of things wrong with this story, but that thing is like throwing me the most. Like go into your bedroom or something. Do you have another bathroom in your house? Like, okay, not everyone has 2 bathrooms, I get it. Okay, whatever. But like, literally anywhere else. You could be anywhere else putting shit on your butthole. You don't need to do it in front of your kids. Is what I'm trying to say.
5 seconds, right? But it seemed like 50 minutes. And I was like,
Fire in the hole.
oh no.
It's coming.
What?
It's going to be a really interesting parent-teacher conference.
What do I do? And so
You
it's
can't
like
do
getting
anything.
hot, and it's like, and like literally, I could feel it rising like a thermometer through my body. And I'm like, kids, I need you to leave. I was trying to remain very calm.
You're the one who intruded on their shit.
I was like, you need to get out. And they're like, we're brushing our teeth. I'm like, you need to get out right now. And they still wouldn't get out. And I start like banging the cabinet. Like,
Oh my god, I just had a thought, like, you know this mom is making her kids brush with the thieves' toothpaste too. You know it. And that's so upsetting because, again, there's no fluoride in it. You're just like putting essential oils on your teeth and being like, oh, this'll be fine. And then she makes her kids do it. Like, I mean, I could be wrong. I'll admit I could be wrong. But I don't think I'm wrong. I don't. I think I know these people better than they know themselves at this point. And her kids are probably brushing their teeth with their essential oil toothpaste. Guarantee it.
get out. And they're
I'm
like,
so impressed that you controlled yourself for that long because, oh, bless it.
I was just like, oh my gosh. And I was like, what do I, like, panic.
Right.
Panic
Yeah.
again because I'm on fire.
You literally can't do anything.
It's good.
And y'all, I'm so hot thinking about it right now. And so I was like, I need coconut oil, right? And
Yeah,
coconut oil.
carrier,
So I
yeah.
grab my jar of coconut oil and I'm like, because if one's better, a little bit's good, a lot's better, right?
You had the same logic with the clove oil. If one's good, 10's better. And that clearly didn't work out for you. And so she's like, coconut oil. If a little bit's good, a lot's better. It's like, maybe? I mean, I know coconut oil, like, fine, whatever. I mean, I don't know. Maybe you shouldn't put that in your butthole either, but what do I know? But I don't think your line of thinking, ma'am, is beneficial to you functioning as a human. So maybe, like, you made one bad decision using that logic. Maybe don't make another one using the same logic.
And I just slather it. So they've exited because I freaked them out. They've run out of the restroom and I'm like stripping. I'm like, there's no like, oh, let me pull my pants down. This is like flailing clothes everywhere. And I'm just like slathering coconut oil. But do you know that coconut oil has a very low melting temperature?
Right.
Which is higher than your body, like lower than your body temperature.
We already established you are literally the temperature's
I'm like,
rising.
Oh, so she pulled a Ross Geller. She, instead of baby oil, she used coconut oil, but she's like rubbing herself with oils to try to make shit better. And then what? Now she's gonna be like, that oil is all melty, and like, what did you do? Put baby powder on it after that? Like, this is literally that episode of Friends. Except instead of doing it in a date's bathroom, she's doing it in front of her kids.
So I wish I would have taken my temperature to know, but I'm telling you, I was like beating with sweat.
I'm sure you were.
The coconut oil starts to melt because I'm sweating and it's running everywhere.
So then now you're
It's like running from the back to the front and down my legs and in all the cracks and creases.
Oh my goodness. Oh,
you guys.
did you call 911?
I did not. I was one of those like leaning over like
What are they gonna do?
I'm gonna breathe through it. Breathe through it. You guys.
We have a woman.
I am not kidding you.
I don't doubt this either.
I was numb until lunch.
No. Oh my goodness.
How
did you have to pee?
Well, I mean,
She doesn't know.
well, the only reason
She doesn't know if she
I
peed or
knew
not.
I was numb till lunch is because when I went to the bathroom, I was like, well, still working. I was like, this is still working. Oh my gosh, yes. So, moral of the story: do not apply clove to areas that are irritated, or
Do not apply like pure like it sounds like, sorry, I was like stumbling over my words. It sounds to me like she didn't dilute it. She's just like 10 drops of oil, here we go, on the butthole. And it's like, isn't that like essential oils 101 that you're supposed to dilute shit? And she's just sitting here like, don't use clove oil on irritated parts of your body. Don't use clove oil just like anywhere else, especially undiluted. Oh my God.
Open.
Sensitive.
Open to.
Or maybe dilute it first.
Tissues. Maybe dilute it
Dilute
first.
it. There you go.
Here to tell
Maybe she's like, maybe do that one thing that we're supposed to do every single time we use an essential oil. That's like paramount to using essential oils for anything. Diluting it. Yeah. Maybe do that. Oh my God.
But I gotta tell
survived.
you, I don't know we can top that story.
If only she had a bidet.
Because that's maybe
Right?
one of those Hall of Fame dumb stuff with.
I mean, it's oil, so like water and oil don't mix. So I don't know if it would have helped. But if like you get the pressure, let's put it this way. Bidet Talk 101. If your butthole's numb, I mean, you really could turn that bidet all the way up to 100. You know what I mean? I don't know about you guys, but like my bidet, I'm like just a little. That's like, I can't handle any more than that. But like if you turn it all the way up, maybe that'll just like spray all the oil off, like physically force all the oil off your butthole. And why would you care? It's numb anyway. Don't do that. I'm joking. I am joking. Don't do that. Also, don't do any of the stuff that any of these people are saying. But like, don't do that either.
with oils.
Yeah.
It's definitely ranking, yeah.
But can you top it? Can you top
you
that
top
story? Send us your
My butthole
videos.
story.
Send us your videos. I want to see you putting clove oil on your butthole. Send us your video.
Make sure this is a family show, so make sure if we have to.
They straight up were like, send us your videos. Here's our email address. Send us your videos. Damn.
Bleep things out or whatever, yeah. But we want to hear your dumb stuff with oils. Would you like to make it to the Hall of Fame with our friend Talia?
I'm the reigning champion.
The first and only for now.
I fucking hope that they publish whatever submissions they get, because those are going to be so funny. They're going to be so good. And I really hope that they don't just sit on that shit. Like literally and figuratively, because this lady obviously has issues with sitting.
We need to talk about, with gut health, we also need to talk pre and probiotics.
Yes.
And so, what do y'all think about
Hashtag clove
what
challenge.
do y'all think about Mighty Pro? First of all, yum for our kids. Yeah.
Dude, that's good stylo. Just like start sending them anti-MLM videos. I'm not gonna suggest that you do that. My suggestion would be that you don't contact these people at all, but I'm not your dad, so if you're gonna send them anything, anti-MLM videos might be a good way to go. But don't contact these people. Don't harass them, don't bully them. This is as far as we go, okay?
Yes. And so, but adults can take Mighty Pro. We all have one sitting here, but Mighty Pro
Wait,
it's
what the fuck is
prebiotic
this?
and probiotic. So, who wants to share just a little bit about what a pre and probiotic are?
It said kids
Well,
something on it.
prebiotics are. She's like.
I'm like this girl right here.
So the prebiotics are food, very simply, for your probiotics. Your probiotics keep your microbiome, your gut microbiome in.
Evan, yeah, I think that's what she was saying. She was saying her butthole was numb. So yeah, no, that makes sense. That there's that analgesic property there. Makes sense. Because she said she was numb till lunch, I think is what she said, or something like that.
In balance, and if you don't feed them, then they die. So that's what you need. And it's so funny, like the other day, I think I knew this, but I never really thought about it this way. A lot of people do a lot of foods that have a lot of prebiotics in them because, that's good for your gut health. Mm-hmm. But if you're not a fan of, and some of those foods have very pungent tastes. And if you're a picky eater, well, it's true. If you're a picky eater or whatever, that may be something that's not as palatable for you. But if you're doing your 2 ounces of Ningxia a day, you're getting your prebiotics because our Ningxia Red.
But you can get prebiotics from like a lot of different places. Yogurt, right? Isn't that where you get prebiotics? Like that's what like Activia is, right? You get prebiotics from a lot of things. You don't need Ningxia in your life.
Red is a whole fruit puree. It's not a juice. It's not just the juice of the fruit. So when you're getting that, you're getting a prebiotic and you're feeding your gut that way. So you don't necessarily, we have other products that have prebiotics in them as well. But if you're doing that, you don't have to worry that you're not getting enough of that in your system.
Or you could just have yogurt.
Okay, so we have, then not only do we have the Mighty Pro, which it's really yummy, we're gonna all take one together, but we also have our Life 9. Mm-hmm. And so Life 9 has 9 different super strains, amazing strains of probiotics that really form a permanent gut colony. They have the adhesion, the ability to adhere, and to the gut, the walls of the gut is very strong, so it's very, very effective. And this is one that I take 1 or 2 before bed, and that's why I love it. So.
And a lot of probiotics out there are, you can't just look at how many billion cultures it has, because a lot of products will put in all of these cultures because they die. And if you don't have probiotic strains that are formulated to work together to keep each other going, then they work synergistically.
Oh, am I your dad
together,
now? Okay.
Then that's why they die.
Call me if
and
you're in
so
a cult.
the
That's
cool
what you
thing
said,
about
right,
Life 9
Molly?
is that all of our strains are
I'm your dad.
formulated to work together to make themselves proliferate more.
This lady's talking about shit like she knows what she's talking
You don't have to worry
about.
about all the die-off.
This is the same lady who put clove essential oil on her butthole. Like, how about we don't take anything at her word? Because she clearly is not very good at, like, understanding things and, like, making good decisions. So, like, maybe don't take anything that she says for something you should do. Or facts or whatever. I don't know. Don't listen to this lady. She's got a very numb butthole. Don't listen to her.
And you don't have to worry about, and I'm pretty sure that each one of those capsules is actually sealed. So
She
yes,
does
it's good
look
to keep
like
it in a
Rachel
cool place,
Ray's
but
sister.
you don't have to worry
That's
about
funny.
traveling with it. You don't have to worry about keeping it refrigerated, in a pinch or whatever, because each of those capsules is sealed and it doesn't activate until you take it.
Wow.
Which is cool.
That's so cool.
That's cool.
It is amazing. Okay, so the Mighty Pro. This is our kids probiotic, and it's
Kids?
Oh my god, why is this set up like the Last Supper? That's so funny. Because it is. I was thinking more like The View, but this is kind of, I mean, Young Living basically is its own religion at this point, right? Gary Young wanted to be a religious figure, so.
Wait,
but
adults can take it too.
adults can take it too. And let me just tell you,
It's
they're
not
so
candy.
good.
So it's like a kid probiotic?
It's like a stick, or it reminds me too of the
Cheers.
what's the dip
Cheers.
stuff. And
Fun
so
dip.
fun dip.
Fun dip.
Fun dip. And so this is so yum. It's like, I find myself like before bed, how, I don't know if it's just me, y'all, but
What the
sometimes
fuck is this
I get a
stuff?
little, like craving for a little snack before I go to bed, and I shouldn't. I shouldn't. And I think, I've got some mighty bread. So I get so excited because I can take my
And it's not cavity forming.
Exactly.
Yeah,
No
it's
sugar.
good. So yeah, okay.
No habit forming, but here they are, all just fucking.
Did y'all do that too? I was just like,
Y'all do that
grab your mighty bro, because I
Down
know
the
you
gullet,
have it,
man.
even
Ooh,
if
that's
you don't have children. Because it's so good.
It's really
It's
good.
very sweet. It's very sweet.
Never trust
So my
anyone with a
kids- my
numbo.
kids want that. They would take it all the time. And I have a son who's non-speaking, and he sees me either get the Ningxia Red or the Mighty Pro out. He kind of like perks up and he starts smiling like, "Oh, I'm gonna get mine."
Sure he does.
When's the best time to take probiotics?
In the evening.
Yes. And you should actually take your probiotics right before you go to bed, because when your gut is at rest, that's when those probiotics are really working. And so the important thing about this
Dry
is
powder
you
without
can do
water.
your
I was thinking the
nighttime
same
routine.
thing.
And if your kids want something sweet right before bed, they can, down the hatch, and that you don't have to worry about it creating cavities.
Mombi, that is lavender. So, did they kill a lavender bush? Yeah, I think so. I think they ripped it out of the ground and were like, let's put this on the table. Because Young Living, even though it's been proven that Young Living has imported a substantial amount of their lavender oil, but I digress. That's them trying to be all like, I don't know, aesthetic.
In their mouth.
Oh my goodness. Well, we've learned so much today.
It does look like
Thank
shit.
you so much for joining us. This
Like,
has
not
been
actual
a great show. It's been really great.
But it looks bad
Make
is what-
sure
yeah.
you're, grabbing your Ningxia Red at least, and
Make sure you're going number 2.
Thanks for watching That Oil Show. Make sure you like and subscribe to our channel so
Don't do
you can
that.
catch new episodes every first Tuesday of the month. And if you enjoyed learning about these amazing products and want some of your own, reach out to the
that
person who shared
disclaimer,
That
though.
Oil Show with you.
Wow, that oil show, you guys. Now there are some other they have other videos too. That's the one we just watched. The openers is like, do you guys want to listen to the opener again? I kind of do.
That oil show. It's that time, y'all.
It's that time, y'all.
That oil show.
That's a bop. That oil show. What a bop. Anyway, so bonus videos, Mzines. But guys, like, I have to pee so bad, so I literally have to stop. I think I'm just gonna end the stream here. Like, I don't even know if I can, like, even handle watching more of this anyway. But yeah, they do have some other ones. So the first Tuesday of every month, I think is what she said, right? That's what she said that they're uploading on. All right. So, if we can't get our WFAB lifestyle fixed, then I guess we have to watch that oil show. Oh my God. That's funny. The lady who just mentioned her mom mentioned the last name, which is the same as the person who published the study. Coincidence? I think not. I don't know. But coincidence? That's a little too close for comfort. Yeah, no, thanks for being here, guys. It was a lot of fun, as always. Okay, so they are giving us a upload date, a published date. They say every first Tuesday of the month. So we'll see if they hold on to their end of the deal here, because WFAB couldn't do that shit. They were too scared. My dogs are like fighting downstairs. It's okay. They're fine. Anyway, yeah, that was fun. Yeah, this was actually real. No, that was not fake. I don't think anyone could put that kind of effort into something fake. Hey guys, well, speaking of MLM reality shows, tomorrow my collab with Savvy Writes Books and RK is coming out. I think I have it set to go live at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and it's a premiere, so I'll be in the chat talking to you guys and watching it with you. I think you guys are gonna really like it. It's like really, really cringy, but also funny at the same time. But like we did it that way on purpose. Like we fed shit to an AI bot and then like made the show about it. Well, like I say Savvy did it. I don't know how the AI bots work, but yeah, an AI bot basically wrote a script for us and we filmed it. It's about the WFAB house, except we called it Sav House because we're both Savs. And yeah, we filmed it. It makes no sense, but still somehow more sense than the WFAB lifestyle does. So yeah, tune in tomorrow, 10 a.m. Pacific time. I will be there. We're gonna hang out and watch the one true and only good MLM reality show out there. So that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. And then Thursday, I'm gonna publish a blooper reel. It's only a minute long. So that, well, actually I made a 1.5 minute one that can go on Instagram and TikTok, but YouTube Shorts only lets you do a minute. So that'll all come out Thursday. Lots of stuff this week. It's fun. But yeah, if you didn't get your reality show fix from this, and we know we're not getting it from WFAB, then you're going to get a fix tomorrow. So that's my collab coming out. It's going to be fun. So be there, be square, guys. Okay, I have to go pee. I thank you so much for being here for this last second stream. And I will see you guys tomorrow for the